Hello everyone, welcome to PGT's virtual learning class for first grade. This is a sample of our first grade class. We have language arts, mathematics, and science, and social studies is gradually incorporated throughout our reading program, so we don't have a separate class for that one. But the language arts consist of reading, grammar, and spelling, and all of the books and worksheets correspond to the stories with the reading, the spelling, and the grammar, they all correspond. So this is what one of the reading lessons looks like. It will have a Google slide presentation, which will review the students' phonics. As you can see here, it has fun, engaging videos for the children to watch and pages for them to practice sounding out words, reading them, and then in later parts it will have little stories for them to read. Also included is a link to Spelling City, in these stories the students will have new words that they'll need to learn for each story. And that's what this will be for. It'll help the students to practice these words. So this is the one from the second story here. And when they click on these words, it will tell them what the word is and spell it out to them. Now they don't have to learn to spell these words right now. They just need to learn to recognize them. It also offers free games for them to play to practice recognizing those words in a fun way for the students. And finally, it will have a worksheet page that will be assigned, and the students will use Kami to do this. And if you're not familiar with Google Classroom and Kami, this is an app extension that you add on to Google Chrome browser, and it allows the students to complete their worksheets online. So like for this one example, they want to know which picture is the cat, so they would just put their circle there and they would mark each one. And then for the places where they need to fill in, it has a text box function to where that the student can begin to write in their answers, such as that. So that's how each one of them will go, and there's instructions that tell them, which videos to watch, which games to play when they go to the Spelling City to review it, and if there's extra stories or anything like that that they need to read, then it'll tell them that as well. Everything is included within this lesson. The grammar lessons, many of them, they have a workbook just the same that the students will complete. They have a video that offers instructions to explain whatever topic they're learning, and then there's these boom card links in which the students will play games to reinforce whatever they're learning. And these are self-correcting, so like in this one here, they would want to create the sentence. So I see a bluebird. And once they finish it, they click submit, and then it tells them if it's correct. And if it's not correct, then it'll tell them, it's not. And it'll tell them which one of them was wrong. So that's incorporated throughout each one of the lessons to reinforce learning. And then it'll bring it in occasionally. Refresher ones, that from previous lessons, so that they don't forget. The spelling is going to be through Spelling City. You're going to have certain games that will be assigned for them to play to actually learn to spell these words that are in their spelling list from their worksheets here that they're going to complete through Kami. And their spelling test will be conducted on Spelling City as well. Now with the math lessons, they too will have a Kami extension for the student to complete the assignment, and most of them will have videos and boom cards to reinforce the learning. So like here in lesson 1, you could see that, you can see here that there's the video that explains the concepts, then there's the boom card, and then here you see that we have our workbook to complete. With the science, it's mostly all workbook, and it does have a lab book with fun experiments for the kids to complete. And included in the program is a supply list that parents will need to purchase items for the students to use to complete these experiments. Most of these are items that you can get at the Dollar Tree. They're very inexpensive, and a lot of them you'll most likely already have at home. So this is our program. For the complete program, it is $150 for the whole year, or if you just need one semester, which our classes are broken down into each semester, it's $85 for a semester. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll give our virtual learning class a chance.